Founded just last year, Biovert Protein offers ways to treat agricultural wastewater and upcycle it into raw materials for industrial production using insect technology.
Why wastewater? Well, in March 2020, the World Bank issued the report, Wastewater from Waste to Resource. In the report, it mentions that 80% of the world's wastewater is released into the environment without adequate treatment, and is an important resource that can be used to recover clean water, energy, nutrients, and other valuable resources. So at a time when 36% of the world's population lives in water-scarce regions, wastewater treatment for reuse is part of the solution to water scarcity and pollution problems. It really follows the Thailand direction in terms of the bio-circular green economy. We're really focusing on that as an opportunity because we see, especially with climate change, that there's the real growth path going forward to get to a net zero emission by 2050. To complete the loop on nutrient recovery, we're targeting to recover and remove those pollutants out of the water and then use nature to unlock the nutrients contained in the waste, where we are feeding that organic waste to thousands of black soldier fly insect worms to then upcycle them into what we call living fuel for high energy food made for fish, dogs and cats.
With 2 full-time staff, the startup's model hasn't yet been launched, as the pandemic has delayed meetings that will put the prototype to the test. Mr. Hamilton has met with prospective clients, mainly small to medium-sized agricultural and aqua farm owners, with a goal to eventually reach corporates. He remains very optimistic, spending this phase talking to different stakeholders virtually.
So we're at a prototype stage, and it's now a case of hopefully coming out of this COVID lockdown situation to then go out and test our prototype and prove that it has product market fit. Unfortunately, we're kind of in a similar state with a lot of SMEs, which to get that momentum, to get that market traction, you need to be meeting face to face with customers. We've actually gained a lot of insights from talking to different stakeholders within the industry.
Having been in Thailand before, Mr. Hamilton, who originally comes from New Zealand, moved back here from the Philippines and is based in the resort town of Pattaya.
We've always enjoyed the country of Thailand. The culture is fabulous, of course the food is marvellous, and we've always felt comfortable in Pattaya because we think that it's ready to grow as a city, but also we think that Thailand offers a lot of benefits because of its location and the ability to connect to different parts of the world. And that's what we're really trying to do, get to a point where we can scale beyond Thailand to other regional countries close to Thailand, but also overseas.
Mr. Hamilton shares how other startups struggling during the pandemic can still stay as positive as he is.
It really comes down to the entrepreneurial spirit, but it really comes down to the building the capacity of people to be able to upskill themselves to a point where they can take any ideas that they may have and then convert them into a product that fits the market that they want to target. The good thing about Thailand is that they have systems in place that actually help entrepreneurs hopefully kickstart their business to the next level.
Pandemic or not, the problem of climate change will be here to stay, and Mr. Hamilton is positive his business model is the answer to this inevitable global trend.
We need to look at the bigger crisis that we know we're in, and that is the climate change that's coming. So right now, if we think about the next 10 years, 20, 30 years, the time to actually do something about the climate impact that we're feeling right now starts now. And so I would encourage more entrepreneurs with innovative ideas to enter the market now, because there's huge opportunity to capture carbon, to find ways to prevent greenhouse gas emissions, that can actually not only improve the environment, but can be an economic solution for future businesses, for future opportunities, and I'm sure there's many coming. And right now is the cutting edge to be able to look at innovation and find the key to actually unlock that innovation and then grow your business.
下睇第一嘅 reporting for Thai PBS World.